Just waking up. It was like shards of glass on the ground. So we're gonna start off with some boom, baby, boom. My hands are full of plastic pocket challenge, actually. But that's the choice I made. And this morning we're gonna talk about the choices. These little subtle choices that help us or hurt us, and the consequences are all us. And unfortunately, that's just the way it has to be. But plastic pocket challenge, trash cans, drop it off, make better decisions. That's Saints addiction. Boom, baby, boom. It's the boom, baby, boom squad. Oh shit, they got a little bit of what do you call those? Sprinklers out this morning. That's Saints addiction. The Las Vegas Originals out here and blessed. I'm not so sore anymore. I exercised the demons. I was feeling pretty tight like a tiger. And that's because I chose to do pull-ups, and I chose to come to the morning, every morning out here to clear my mind. And in that, my mind is clear. I'm so grateful, guys. You can call it sobriety. Yeah, you can call it clarity. But this morning, I'm letting you know, for hell and high water, it's choices. Because then I can sit underneath the shade of the trees. Look at all this beautiful shade from the trees. I'm a shade hunter. These little spots all me. Just to get on the little edge, just to get out of the sun. Feels good on me, especially with the nice black shirt. But, the possibilities of options and choices, and giving myself the ability to have an option has dramatically changed my life. Before, the options weren't really clear. I've heard this once before, but it's so true. It said something to the effect of, addiction is giving up everything for one thing, and sobriety is giving up one thing for everything. And man, that almost makes me cry. Fuck, I just started the show. Come on now, tears. Give me a sec. Don't start going now. Don't start going now. Whew, I felt that because you make choices all the time. And usually it's for something that you want. If it has something for desire, like I'm going to have fun, I get to have sugar, I get to have sex, all of a sudden the choices are clear. And you'll see people that make those decisions. I was watching it the other day. I think it was called Billions or something. One of the investor guys opens up his door and there's like hot intern, fat black old lady that no one's attracted to. He's like, you, come on over. I'm saying, like, do you know your shit? And she was like, hell yeah, I know my shit. Look at this big ass dog. And she's like, perfect, you're hired. So why don't you hire one of them big old blondes and shit like that? It's like, nah, man, I would have never got no work done. Good decision. One of those chicks would eventually hit on him. One of them would have felt like he was in a power position. He would have actually had no choice but to sleep with them because, hey, it's in our genetics. And to procreate, to want something. And then you start to see your choices add up. Then you start seeing your addictions, because then I was like, holy shit. If it was porn, no problem. 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If I wanted it, if I didn't want it, instantly, I wasn't even thinking about pussy. Next thing I know, foremost on my mind. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was like, oh shit, the dude that, this morning, talk about choices. I woke up this morning, and even before 8 o'clock, it was like 7:54 in the morning, and the homie's like, it's my spot. I gave you the tables. I'm letting you set up. You're nothing without me. And I looked at him like, bro, I hooked you up with a bunch of SMK papers the night before. You're always a weirdo. Short kings might have chips on their shoulders. You might want to stand on your game and not your name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just made that up, but it's true. Like this dude went out of nowhere to fuck with me. I asked my buddy every time to have it. And what does he say right now? What did he say? He said, yeah, that guy is a dick. I was that kind of issue with him when even gave him some dude tubes to put in his location to obviously promote our business and give him them away, and he put stickers all over and promoting his business and didn't say anything wrong and did not see anything wrong with that. And on top of it, we give the tubes away as promotional items, and he actually tries to sell them and make money. So essentially I bought the promotional items for our promo information. He covered it up. Wow, your boy the truth shall set you free. I just posted it to him instead of arguing with the dude, because the old me would have argued. Look, I just turned off the water walking by. I thought I did. Wow, man, there's some people back there, and I thought I'd have to argue my way through it. And I just sent the same information instead of contacting the dude. You know, wanted to leave him a voicemail and be like, listen, motherfucker, I was surprised you were set up. I told you about it the month before. The next month you were taking it all. Look, I'm not the only one with the cowboy hat working out in the morning I'm not the only grown-ass man doing a workout on the jungle gym. Look, he's even got his gloves on. I'm fucking slacking. I ain't shit till I get my gloves on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit till you get your gloves on for a workout. I'm just letting you know. Choices, nigga, choices. Anyway, but yeah, that's me. With my hips hurting, you already know. Got my gloves on, gotta move around, bro. Even if it's the jungle gym, you think it's for the kids. What's interesting is it's like, it's for me. I'm 44 years old, and I come in here, look, he's doing the squats. I'm telling you right now, those squats fucked my thighs up. I was just doing my own weight, and I started pop locking. Yeah. Good job, bro. Good job. Yeah, you know. He gave me the thumbs up because he knows I'm here every morning too, you know? And that's my choice, you know? Be the type of citizen that says hello to people. Be the type of citizen that says hi and good morning in the morning. Be the type of citizen that is no threat to other people and make way for the other people. You know, when kids are coming around here, like he's got the whole gym to himself. Look, he's doing push-ups. Nice. Him doing the push-ups? That's me in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Get them push-ups, but I like to warm up and let him have his space. You know, he's there all by himself. We don't have to team up. We don't have to team stretch. Let him have his space. That's a choice. And I still got my cold water, so I still got to smoke a blunt and do the morning motivation. So let him have it. He'll wear himself out, and then it'll be mine, all mine. There'll be no kids around. And when the kids do come around in the morning, it's a kid's gym. Go fucking get a real gym, grown-ass man. Get off of it. That's a choice. And that's what I do. I don't want to be near children. They're not my children. And, you know, you don't want to be seen with children anyway, talking to children. You want to give them their space. It's a fucking kid gym, not an adult gym. But when they're not around at 7, 8, 9 a.m., well, there's a kid coming up right now, but there's plenty of space for all of us. And that's what I started to do. I started choosing better. A better attitude, a better mood, better decisions. Like, oh, this person, you know, I want to give them an opportunity. I want to believe in them, but all they keep doing is dropping the ball, not answering phone calls, and doing drugs, being homeless, talking out the side of their mouth. How can I make that work? Classic Pocket Challenge, y'all. How can I make that work? You know, that's a light word. How do you use a fucking chicken? Booyah. Anyway. And to make it work in my favor, because I'm still getting the same fear you get. I'm still getting the same challenges you get. Not any one of us has different challenges than the other, like growing up, finding income, finding love. That's on everybody's docket. So it's not like you get to be exempt. You know what I'm saying? No exemptions here. Oh, look how clear the field is. Let's get some smoke on, shall we? Yeah, brother. Thank you for watching. And that's what it is, bro. I was like, well, I don't like the way things are right now. But what if I got up earlier tomorrow? Huh? What if I started to do my little push-ups and sit-ups? What if I started to unwalk my hips? What if I start going back and forth and getting out of the trip that I have in my mind? It's cool he gave the kid the swing, his mama swing. We don't need no grown men around swings and kids' toys. It's like, let the kids have it. But he's supposed to be in school. It's Wednesday at 9 a.m. What the fuck? Earlier 9 a.m. What the fuck? That's all right. Some of us got our what the fuck right here. You know, Saints Addiction on a mission. You know, wishing and praying that somebody would listen to the morning motivation and go like, you know what? There are a lot of choices I got. There is a lot of empowerment there that I didn't realize. And, you know, the moment I empower myself, my great aunt empowered me. I was homeless. I'm not going to lie to you. And she said, you need to take care of you and yours. She straight told me to my face and said, not for nothing, me, I've always been a dreamer. I didn't mind kind of sleeping out of my car. I didn't mind being homeless and being broke, but for sure I wasn't taking care of me. I wasn't dieting. I wasn't eating right. I didn't even make sure I had food. And then that's a very human thing. This isn't just about me. I'm talking about choices, that I was okay with that survival mode, that I was okay with just making it by, and that I wasn't going to give any extra effort to get beyond that point, right? So if I didn't like the pot that I was in, why would I jump out of the pot and into the fire? And that's what we're doing right there. If you lack the desire, if you lack the aptitude, if you lack the ambition, then for sure you're just wishing. You're just wishing, praying, hoping, and somebody else will show you the dope in, and you can just fall on in, and then they wouldn't have to put any effort. And all of us are trying to calculate as much as we can on least effort, most money, most freedom. Fuck what you heard, fuck you money. And I'm like, least effort? I want all that effort. I want all that energy. I want all that smoke. Yeah, that Saints addiction. I meant what I said. I said what I meant. And you better hope I don't say it mean. I wrote this thing mean. Hey, smoking me. You better start smoking and joking, baby. There we go. Little playing music in their backyard. So weird, but here we go. I choose to get up earlier. Let me get away from this music because I don't know. I don't think you can really hear it. It's in the background, but I choose to get up earlier. I choose to fucking let my day unfold the way that I want to unfold it. Instead of jumping up on my phone and being full of drama and the blue light on my eyes, I get this fresh sunshine. First thing on my mind, meet the sun, greet the sun, talk to the sun, because then it's nice and quiet. I'm all free and I'm ready to do what I want to do. Hold on. I don't know. There's like some kind of music going on here. We can do it over here. But, being free from mental slavery, getting myself away from things like that. Like it's just extra noise coming from a random house. There's not even anyone out there. And I can just hear boop, 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 boop. I'm like, all right, why don't I move away from things that aren't working for me? Why don't I let go? If I'm so stuck, you know what I mean? Like in my own way, why do I find it easier to let go of things that are hurting me? And also, that aren't working for me. We always want our money to work for us and our time to work for us and our energy to be working as a force. And then you get into things that's like you empty friendships, or someone that just takes, doesn't listen to any side of your stories, doesn't pay for any of their own meals, and doesn't show up when you need them. I was watching that shit. I'm pointing at this. That CIA guy said it the best. You want to know how you're dealing with a narcissist? Change plans. That's right. Change is inevitable. Change is always inevitable. Change is the only constant in the universe. And if you try to change on a narcissist, they're going to ram you. Boom. Big old tow truck. Bam. Loading hauler. Boom. Full of fucking all the weight smashing into you of the truth that there's people that they aren't going to be reasonable. They're not going to be understanding. And as soon as you try to change plans, they're going to be angry with you. And you can test this over a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, of just little things like, hey, I know we were supposed to go to dinner, but can I change it to Thursday? See what happens. Even before 8 o'clock this morning, another lady hit me. I said, nah, man, maybe there's something we can do. I told her I was too busy this week. My schedule is full. And she was like, before 8 a.m., trying to assume my time, trying to be all up in my head about business. Same as my buddy, tried to take up all my Saturday and Sunday talking about t-shirts, and guess who disappeared Monday, Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday. I haven't heard from him. That's the shit I'm talking about. See, homeboy's not even here yet, and neither is the kid. And just like I said, now I can sit here, work out, and chill the fuck out. Yeah, it's your boy. No children allowed. Well, actually, the kids are allowed, but the adults are trying to stretch. Here comes homeboy again with his gloves and his hat. I don't know where he goes back and forth from, but this is where it's at, the morning workout. I'm just going to drop my water because he seems like he's headed back. I don't want to interfere with that. Let him do his thing. There's no kids here. I'm just going to put my water down. Have no fear. The camera's here and the microphone, and they ought to know. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you finish up.
Keep up, man.
Yeah, you know it, bro. I'll let you finish. And that's it. You know, you don't have to be good looking. You don't even have to be normal. You don't even have to be regular. You just have to give effort. And most people don't want to know that. They don't want to know that it's up to them. That's a choice. They don't want to know that this was an internal job. It's not a CIA conspiracy. Nobody's against you on this. You're against you on it. And trust and believe, if it was on your side, something that you wanted, get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. That favorite meal, that favorite girl, that favorite movie, move, bitch. Get out the way. I got all the energy today. Like my ex told me, I got time today, boy. It's like, oh shit. Tell me how you really feel. And you've been feeling that for a while. Plastic Pocket Challenge. Go ahead, Charger. Just don't get no tickets. And that's the choice. Sometimes you want to feel free. Put your pedal to the metal. Let them know what it is. Right? Then you get a ticket. Damn. Maybe I just want to fish. Then there's the guy with the fucking law. What's this dude's names? The Rangers. Let me see your permit. Maybe I just want to travel wildly. Travel the world for a year. No money. Let's go. Leg out. That's exactly what I did. It's exactly what I did, you guys. I just said, fuck it, man. My choice was to see what would happen to me without choices. You know, without ends, without money, without fear. What would happen to me? And that's when I started to realize that, you know, I realized my own lies. I talked about yesterday, the lies that I was telling myself, the excuses that I kept going on about and thinking that I was so funny. You know, I was so slick. I was so cute. It was so cute that I could just, you know, eat fries when I'm in my teenage years. Now I can't eat them at all. Or milk. Or as many sugary goods as I'd like. It's the truth of it. I'd have to exercise those demons. They don't get to come around for free. I have to go establish something inside of me. I got to go talk to a psychologist. I got to go examine the familiar. I got to go into my childhood and knock off some of the traumas. In there, I do the research. In there, I do the work. And in the expose of exposing myself, my life, and my troubles and trials and tribulations, I unveiled things to myself. You know, things that I was lying to myself about. The audacity, you know, the lies, the audacity, the excuses. And then it was like, oh shit, now I'm finally really talking to myself. For the first time in my life, I'm really talking to myself. Look, mom's waiting for her kid, like, hurry up. He's like, just chilling. And that's when I had to know, you know, that I was the one in control. That those choices that I'm making, even though they be subtle, they were magnanimous. They were bigger than it appeared to be. You know, like an abortion at 17. Shit, I wish I had that baby now. You know, arguing with my baby mamas. I wish I never argued with her in the first place. Leaving all my equipment in the back of the shop, even though we were moving it already. $5,000 mistake. Letting the homie stay at the apartment, and he got me evicted, and all the shit went bad. You're gonna learn today. And that's exactly what the guy said. That's what my old landlord, when he stole all my shit, he said, call it tuition. And that's what it is. It's not intuition, it's tuition. I'm paying for the decisions that I'm making. And you're just like, what? Yeah, maybe it's not like school and you got a semester and you got in on it and you try to do something about it. And you're like, yo, I want those credits. I want those in-store credits. I want those things to happen. And just like that, they didn't happen. And unfortunately, it's the truth of it. And you go, oh, fuck, I was the one drilling holes in my own canoe. That's a bitch. I was the one that was like, oh, man, don't go work out today. And that little neural pathway becomes easier. You start giving up easier and easier. You start saying like, oh, you know what? You're right. I could do that tomorrow. Little 5-minute projects. They start adding up. Why did they add up, Mark? Because you only got the same 24 hours that I do. If you can do it in 5 minutes, please do it. It's the rule of 5. But if you can do it in 5 minutes, it can be done Just make it happen. Don't sit there and fuck around with it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And, show over tell. It's going to impact your whole life, because now these things don't build up. Now you don't have 5,000 5-minute projects anymore, because over the last 5 weeks, you've been doing every 5-minute project. And that adds up. You get done and you're just like, fuck, man, I'm the motherfucking man. I want to get away from this construction. Fuck, I'm the motherfucking man. I do what I can, when I can, as soon as I can, with a can-do attitude. And then you're a wholly transformative motherfucker. Now, all of a sudden, you're not pumping yourself with that negative rhetoric. You're not pumping yourself listening to people talk about politics. You're not pumping yourself with excuses and lies and fear. Now, all of a sudden, you're on the juice. You're juiced up with ambition, bro. You're on a mission. That's what Saints Addiction's all about, bro. I was just like, I want that energy. I want all that smoke, bro. I want to make sure that I do the most with the lifespan that I got. And that was it. And it was just like, you get in there, you're like, could I sleep it away? Why would I? The adventure is out there. My mission is out there. The vision is out there. The dream has been woken up. I'm awake now. I'm in here. The guy backing up and do the hoe. I can feel my hips feel better than yesterday. I can smell the fresh grass. Well, my nose is stuffy, but I can, especially in the morning, and that feels better than sleeping in, and that feels better than being sentient, and that feels better than being negative. And that's all I got to say. I just keep exercising the demons. If I want to wake up with that mindset of, let's think about all the things that went wrong, and then now you don't have that jolt of energy. Maybe you want to sleep in, maybe you want to masturbate, maybe you just want to pull the covers over your head and forget that life even exists. Been there too, bro. I tried sleeping it away. Let me tell you about that choice. Lost the condo, lost the car, lost the career, you know what I mean? Like, boom, boom, boom. Well, I sold the condo, sold the car, gave up the career. But before all of that, and before I ever traveled, here's the moment where I got arrested, lost my girlfriend, lost my car, you know what I mean? All within like a week, 2-week period. I ain't got evicted. It was all bad, That's what you get for making the choice to sell ecstasy pills, especially at another club. It was at my club. My club found about it. They already fired me. My car was at the place. That already got towed. That was about to get repoed, evicted from my house, and my girlfriend broke up with me. I was crying in a closet, my guy. Like a closet, like tough, like listening to sad music and in a closet. It wasn't pretty, okay? And at my hurt little body and hurt little mind, hurt little heart that never experienced all this tragedy before, I tried to sleep. And I was like, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., waking up in the morning, going to Albertsons, trying to fucking get some ice creams. That was my biggest decision. Just ice cream will make me feel better, right? Let me double down on making my stuff worse. So instead of fighting back, I gave up. And I started to sleep, and the situation started to mount, and they started to get bigger and more insurmountable. And then I started to realize that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. That I was going to wake up as me, no matter what ends up happening. That I wasn't going to magically wake up. I wasn't about to wake up as Shaquille O'Neal with multi-millions of dollars and 7 foot tall. Nope. My bills were still my bills. I was still me. And if I wanted to see them as problems, they were going to be insurmountable. And that's just what I had to find out on my own. I was just like, oh shit, I can't sleep it away. I can't ignore it away. There's no dissolution and detachment as much as I want, as like drugs do, to detach from reality. No, it was still my reality. My girlfriend was still gone. I was still lost my job. I'd still got arrested, and I felt like I fucked up. But let me also tell you this, because it should be told, as we're talking about the lies and the audacity and the excuses, right? Now we get to talk about the choices. And this is where the power is. So I'm glad this is midweek, because then you can get some real power in your step and go like, guess what? If I can choose to get just up off the seat right now, and I move to the door, and I open the door, and I go somewhere. I took off the challenge, y'all. And I don't even need to know where I'm going. I just boldly go, just like they say in Star Trek. And what happened was, I'll sit there, and I had nothing going on, and I wanted some cardboard to make some stencils. Well, guess what? I hopped in the back, grabbed that cardboard real quick. I just opened the door. I never forget, and it was less than about where the trash can is from me to here. There was a dumpster full of cardboard, thick cardboard, because someone had just installed the what's that thing called? Hot water heater. Thick cardboard, double thick cardboard, and it was the perfect amount for me. I didn't even have to go far from my dreams. I wasn't doing anything. I was bored. I didn't want to sit around bored. I didn't want to give the time up to video games. I didn't want to give a waste of my time and talent. Plastic Pocket Challenge. I wanted to do something, and you know what I'm saying. And in that's when I chose. I was like, you know what? Let's go. And that's what I did. I got up out of my seat. I took control over my own body. I opened the door. Had no plan. Didn't know what direction I was going in. Looked outside. Boom. And for the next 2 weeks, I was cutting shirts and making stencils and having designs and talking to girls, and they were letting me cut their shirts. And oh, that's glass. You know, it was on and popping. And then I had something to do. Then I wasn't bored anymore. I wasn't going to give my time and energy to Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, because I knew that shit would just take my time and I would have nothing after. Plastic Pocket Challenge. Glass and plastic. And that's just what it is. So you're going to have to get inside your head and say, all right, who's in control of this shit? Are you going to take mutiny on the bound? Are you going to be like, no, I'm boss hoss here, player, and it ain't some outside force? It ain't some other captain. Nobody else is my boss but me. And I got to be the boss of me. So I got to boss up and floss up and tossed up. You know what I mean? I'm going to got to get my Mexican OT on, bro. That's that Mexican overtime, bro. That's that hard work. That's that you already tired. You already hot. You already gave up. I'm still here. Still on top of your roof. Still in the back making your pool. Still showing up doing the workouts. Still getting up and shining. That's what we do. That's the choice. And you'll get around people that are like that. There'll be people that are really extreme. They'll be like, yo, I'm a triathlete, decathlete. I'm David Goggins. I try to be that extreme, bro. My whole extremeness is in my decisions. My extremeness is my ability to move me. And promise you, this me moves mountains. And I'm always shocked at my audacity, the outcome of giving past my excuses, and what I've seen when I stopped fearing. I've seen the world recently, all over the world, for a year and a half with no money. Flex on that. And let it sink into you that I've also climbed Machu Picchu with no money. Let that sink in. Thank you, David Childress. I appreciate your help. And let it be known that if I had stayed here about a year and a half ago, sitting when I first started walking, depressed, lost a 5-month unwanted abortion. This child was 26 years old. No matter how hard me and her argued or whatever happened, that child should have had its life. And I had to stir around every morning instead of being like on the couch crying, eating that ice cream again. I already made that choice and I already know that outcome. I knew it was going to be fruitless. I knew it was going to be a waste of time. And I had to make a decision too. Like, how much time was I going to spend being depressed mourning my children? And it turned out to be a year and a half. And in about year in, I got to heal and started to love again. And then that backfired. And then I lost another child. And then I'm here again doing my exercising, chopping water, chop wood, carry water, chop wood, carry water. And that was it, bro. So the decisions are it. They're all over it. It's your decision too. It's powerful. The power now. But I'm glad I started making better decisions. You know? And what did we say? Choose better habits. Choose better habits, man. Because it's going to change out your outcome. And that's what it's all about. So, on my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saint. Saint's addiction on a mission. And you can't be wishing or praying. You got to be doing the work in and putting that work in. And that's just what it is. So, go be blessed, not stressed. The LVOG is here. The Las Vegas Original on Instagram. Saints Addiction on Instagram. Mostly Saints. Because, you know, we're perfectly imperfect over here. And Saints Addiction, no one is perfect. So, Mistake Master. I'm gonna put my feet in the grass while I'm smoking grass. You know what it is. I'm gonna make it last. So you go make your day last. I'm gonna play some music and work out on the gym now that the homie's gone. And woo, the tingling of the water between the toes lets me know I'm alive, and I'm glad I chose to ground myself. Peace and love. I'll see you on the other side. Ciao. Bello. Beijos. A la